Hello and welcome everyone. Today is Deep Target's Customer Success webinar for November 21st, and I'm David Kingsbury. I'm head of our Customer Success and several other programs, in fact, as well. And I'm super excited to have Helen with me this morning. Helen, how are you?
I'm doing great. Happy Thursday.
Awesome. So if you don't know Helen, Helen runs all of our implementation support, and I bet you've had the pleasure of engaging with her at some time or another. Me, maybe not so much, but I would love to hear from you guys. So we have a great topic today to share with everyone. We're super excited to hear from everybody. So let's go ahead and get started. The topic for today is all about our amazing ways to create and manage campaigns. And we're excited about this because this is an amazing environment, which is our campaign management. It's very easy to use, we like to think, and is actually the most robust in the market today. So we actually monitor a lot of other management systems today in the world. Digital marketing systems. And we have been, if you will, awarded the premier campaign management system. And many of our platforms that support us tout us as their premier campaign management system or digital marketing system. And we're going to share why that is here very quickly. So first of all, your best success, however you define that, happens when you have the right mix of campaigns and you're using the optimal ways to deploy them. So I'm going to talk about that as well. So in fact, what I'm going to do is hide my picture. There you go. Good. So we're going to get right into that. So here it is. The great news for you as Deep Target customers, our campaigns are the easiest and most capable. And here's how and why to begin with. Unlimited number of campaigns you can deploy and maintain. 7 targeting methods, which include personalizing those campaigns. Automated start and stop of those campaigns, which is super valuable. We're going to talk about. ADA compliance, so you can rest assured that if you have an ADA disabled account holder, they're going to get the compliance that they need, and they'll be able to continue to use your system without any hesitation. Automatic detargeting. No one else in the industry offers this, and this is an amazing capability that goes on automatically throughout the whole campaign lifecycle. We'll talk about that. Prioritizing campaigns. Only a few systems allow prioritization, but probably not to the degree that we do, and we're going to talk about that, which also means setting display times, which you're allowed to do, which many systems only allow one time. And the rotation of those ads can appear differently. So we're going to talk about that. Finally, campaign performance on an individual as well as a collective category level, clicks all the way through to account opens. And finally, to help work with all of those clicks and audiences that you identify, you can export those and you can directly output leads so you can do follow-up. So a lot of capabilities. I didn't even want to number it. There's so many. So we're going to try to scratch the surface of this. And what we want to make sure you guys do, if you'd like more in-depth understanding of any of these capabilities, please reach out to Helen or her staff at support@deeptarget.com, and we'll set up meetings to go through those with you. Okay. So unlimited number of campaigns, no limit to the number of campaigns published or unpublished. And that's really important because if you unpublish campaigns after the campaign is done, you want to retain it because we'll keep that, the results of that, all that analytics for up to 2 years in your data. That will allow you to go back and do some studies, perhaps, if you'd like to. Each FI may have a promotional approach that's unique, and we'll talk about that, certainly. And then we have a suggested campaign framework. And if you're a managed services customer of ours, we deploy that, implement that as a part of your overall campaign strategy. Okay. So what that does is that allows you to think about what you're going to offer. And what should you offer at any one time? Well, shouldn't you offer everything that's on your website inside of your online banking solutions and perhaps even inside of email, albeit very targeted, so you're not We're going to come to that in a second. Annoying your account holders. So, and what are your top promotions this month or this quarter? They should definitely be in your digital marketing online. And so why wouldn't you make sure that all of your offers are relevant to those instead of just sending everything to everybody, which tells them that you really don't know them. And in today's world, people expect to be shown those things they're most interested in. I mean, think about Netflix today. If you went and they never did fine tune your viewing history and what you might be interested in, you'd be seeing all sorts of things that you really don't care about. And that's what happens to your account holders if you're not doing the proper targeting. So sending an offer to every customer is annoying and it's a waste of their time. So let's not do that. And you don't have to do that within Deep Target. So we have a suggested framework that allows you to start at the very high level of showing holidays and charity events, perhaps to every user. But then you're also going to want to perhaps have finely detailed targeting throughout your campaign strategy, that you go from all users, maybe auto loans for a period of time, to where you're going to do a specific set of targeting, or you may use predictive model, and we talk about, or you may even want to be very, very specific, which is generational or other specific items. And then certainly you always want to wish happy birthday, which is a simple rule-based capability inside of Deep Target, or even happy anniversary to your account holders. So Helen, comments on our framework at this point?
Oh, I just, I think this is important, particularly as you start your year. Think about what you want to do next year. You know, you're always going to have specific promotions that you want to do each quarter, but you have evergreen things that are out on your website that you want to promote. And in particular, you want to drive people to your website as well. So you can do that with your mobile app. So it's really important that you have this broad range of campaign types or account types that show to all of your account holders.
Perfect, exactly. And realize that this is an overarching strategy of your campaigns. So most systems that are out there today just allow you to create campaigns without an overall strategy and just place them. But with Deep Target, we suggest that you have a holistic approach to all of your account holders. And that might look like something like this, such that for this month, I'm not saying, but just as an example, in December, you're going to launch an auto loan to all users. You're going to launch very specific consumer-based campaigns based on generation. And these are just some of the criteria that you can utilize to target. Credit card, you're going to do a predictive model campaign at a higher level that's not generationally based. Same with mortgage and HELOC. You're going to do a CD all user. You're going to do a targeted IRA, money market, checking, and you're going to run some commercial campaigns as well. So if you added all these up, you're looking at a couple of these informational, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 for birthday, 18 for anniversary. So 18 to 20 to 25 campaigns run at any one time. Some systems out there only allow you to run 5. We allow you unlimited. So let's say you're running 25 campaigns. Sounds like a lot, but based on the targeting, only certain account holders see certain campaigns at any one time. And then we'll talk about in a minute how you can prioritize them so they see the most important and most relevant campaigns first. Okay, so all that's available. So what about the targeting methods? Many of you know we have the most targeting methods in the industry today. Targeted by rule that we can help you with, targeted by predictive model, which is our AI enabled, which is based on all account opens based on across all of our customers over the past 2 years, and we update this model frequently. So it will pick those that are most likely interested in a product or service at this current time. So amazing capability here. You don't have to think. Target by list. Many of the systems out there today require you to export and load lists. We give you that capability, but that's time consuming. That's manual. List becomes out of date. all sorts of issues with that. All users certainly non-targeted. So you might have a new account holder that just comes on board. They aren't targeted with something. Maybe you want them to get a specific set of campaigns as well. And then certainly we opt out. So that anybody that doesn't want to see campaigns can be opted out, which is incredibly few across our customer base. And finally, global override, which is also unique in the industry. It allows us to put a message out to everyone. It overrides all campaigns. If you have an issue, a branch closing, a fraudulent issue that's happening right now, those things you can put out immediately, publish within a very, 3 minutes or less to all of your account holders, and then turn it right back off when the issue is over. We've had some that have had to put out flooding, branches are closed, that kind of thing, okay? So great capabilities there. But also remember, every targeted campaign has an associated audience, and that's really, really powerful. So we, inside of Deep Target, automatically maintain that audience. So as you're running let's say you're running a holiday consumer loan campaign right now, as those account holders of yours take out that loan, you want them to drop out of the list so they constantly don't see or waste their time on a holiday loan campaign, so that other things can move into their viewing. So automatically maintain, and you don't have to load lists or reload lists like other systems. And then finally, what this means is Deep Target maintains a unique stack of campaigns that every single account holder qualifies for. And that's super powerful. That stack will change every time anything in the system, the data underneath changes. So super powerful, right, Helen?
That's right. That's the cool thing.
That is cool.
Hands off for you.
Hands off. That's right. Good. So as I just mentioned, when data is updated, when things happen in the data, the audiences will change automatically. And I will say, many of you guys are now exporting audiences for email purposes and maybe even direct mail. But so you may have to update that. So don't forget, we have a new AI mail capability coming out very shortly, and we're real excited about it too. We're doing some betas right now. So if you want to learn more about our email capability, which will deploy campaigns directly to email, we're going to have that coming out shortly as well. And then don't forget, if someone clicks, then you can do a follow-up with them with a new campaign based on all of those that clicked. And I'll tell you why that's important in just a second, okay? So let's add a new campaign. How easy is that? So underneath the campaigns pull down, all we're going to do is hit add campaign. It's going to display this small menu. We're going to enter a 2024 holiday consumer loan for December 2024. We're going to do a pull down. We're going to select target by rule. We're then going to select a campaign category, which in this case, we're going to make a consumer loan selection, and then we're going to create. And as soon as we do that, it's going to put a campaign out in our campaign list, our campaign consumer loan campaign, and we can simply do a flyout of all the capabilities related to it, and we're going to hit campaign settings. And the first thing that we want to do, so this is your campaign settings screen. All of these options are available to you. And what's the most important one? Let me just hold that thought, because I'm going to let Helen jump in here. We're going to assign a set of products to this campaign. We're going to ADA compliance it. We're going to do metrics, perhaps. We're going to look at campaign dates, publish it annually, and detargeting. So all those capabilities are available to you. So why is assigning a product to the campaign so important, Alan?
This is, I would say this is the number one most important thing that you have with your Deep Target system. It's not just getting your ads out to your account holders in your digital banking system, but it lets you know how effective your campaigns are by assigning that campaign to a product that you want that person to open. So in this particular screen, you want to select the either account type, it could be applied to across all of the product codes that go within that account type, or it could be a very specific account that you're looking for somebody to open. Like, let's give you an example. For a CD, you might have a specific promo that's going on and you want to select just a particular one there. But if you have a holiday loan that can apply across all different kinds of loans that you have, it could be signature loan or a line of credit or whatever, you would want to select the account type grouping there. So that's always important for every product-based campaign to do that. For anything that you have that is just informational, like I have a shred day or I have an event coming up, you want to make sure you don't have any products assigned. But anything that where you are interested in them opening a new account, a new product, then that you always want to make sure you have something checked here.
Perfect. Thank you, Helen. Good stuff. All right. So again, let Helen and her team work with you to make sure you have your campaign set up properly. So the second area here is the ADA text field. So why is this so important? So you have, I guarantee you, you have an account holder or two in your membership base or your customer base that is legally blind. Okay, so that's the disability this is primarily concerned with. And so as they hover over components of your website or your online banking, the system will read to them where they are hovering their mouse. And so within Deep Target, when they hover over a campaign ad, it will read to their voice recognition system, voice presentation software. Click here to learn more about a holiday loan promotion. And off they go. Okay. So that's really important for this to be populated. And then the next thing that I want to point out is collect metrics on this campaign. So we collect metrics that power our KEI, Key Engagement Indicator, and KPI, as well as some other reporting. And if this were a shred day, non-product related campaign, this is clicked by default. We want you to turn it off so that you don't, if you will, water down your analytics and show, we'll say dozens of click on perhaps, an upcoming event that doesn't produce product sales or account opens. Okay, so be aware of that small click there. Then also we're going to come over next, we're going to look at campaign dates. So it's what you see here is this published that campaign annually. We have many of our customers that will run a certain number of campaigns that will occur every year at the same time. And if so, we're gonna set our dates. This is gonna then turn on, and you can unhighlight this if you want, or click on it again. And let's say we're gonna run a December 2024 consumer loan campaign. You will have it set all up to rerun next year. You can just change the content when you're ready. Okay, so what happens here is you're going to click in this block here, and then you can go set your start date, December 1st at 1:04 p.m., and you can set the end date. Down here is December 31st, and then you're all set to go. And then the last section is.
Hey, David, before you go on, I want to mention something on that for use case for our customers here. So we have some customers that like to do A/B testing to see what kind of advertisement looks good. So they may set up that campaign date. I'm going to run it 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks in a month, and then turn it off, and then have a similar campaign, but maybe with different graphics that they run for the last 2 weeks of the month. So you can do it that way. We've had customers,
A lot of
use
them
that.
do that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good. Thank you, Helen. And then detargeting. So this is related to all targeted campaigns. And what it does is you can set, so obviously you want to make it, so if this is going to run for a whole quarter, you're going to target it to turn on, to be on for the first 30 days. And in that time period, if there are a minimum of 100 impressions and 0 clicks, then you're going to turn it off for 60 days or what number of time. So we can help you set these timings, but once again, this will say, okay, this account holder isn't showing interest like we thought in our audience list. So let's go ahead and turn it off and give them a chance to perhaps think about it and come back on. So amazing capability. It runs on its own, and it can have a dramatic impact. Okay. All right. And then all you got to do is save that, and then you're ready to go. Here comes our great content management environment, where we've just created a very simple ad, if you will, for the holiday loan, consumer loan. Your holidays can be even happier. And notice we've put Helen's name directly into the text. Helen, a holiday loan just for you. Click to get it now. And then I threw in a ho, 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 because we're always so happy about that. So prepending a first name down here is super simple. Going to the URL is awesome. And you've got all sorts of capabilities to use our banner. This is, in fact, a banner from our library where you can upload your own background, your own images, certainly, and then off you go.
And
Okay.
I want to make some more comments. And
Yeah.
we've talked about that in previous webinars we've had. But as David mentioned, that prepend first name, that's the quick and easy way if you want your first name to be there at the very beginning of a string or whatever. But you can put first name and other attributes that you have that are supplied to us in our data can be put into any campaign that you've got. So
That's
we've
right.
got show you how to do that. So just, call us and let us know. That's, you wouldn't do it through that checkbox there, but there's another syntax that you would use when you type in your text. So you can pull that information, and it's going to be particular for that customer who is logged in.
That's right. So an example of that might be a particular interest rate that Helen qualifies for. It could be pulled out of the data and put directly in the line. It says, and would say, Helen, a holiday loan at 2.9% just for you. And that's real-time data load right from the data into the ad in real time. So amazing capability. So great. Thank you, Helen. I forgot to mention that.
And you can also use that. It just depends on how much room you have, but let's just say you're having a problem with your customers not having updated contact information. Maybe it's their email or something like that. You could put, hey, this is what we have for you for your email.
Yeah,
if
that's
this
right.
isn't right, click here to go update or something like that.
That's
So
right. That's
yeah.
right. And if you do that kind of campaign, make sure you turn the metrics off so you don't track that, right, Helen? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right.
Perfect. And then the magic begins. And at the campaign level, you can track, you can see the unique impressions, unique clicks that are happening over time. You can reset the date, certainly. And I'm going to talk about exporting the data here as well. But notice there's that click-through rate that it shows you right on the screen, 4.15%, which is unbelievable. This is actually a live campaign of one of our customers running a campaign for a savings account for kids. So great results there for them. Fantastic. And then let's turn the dials, which means let's amp up, let's prioritize our campaign. So I'm going to drag over, and once again, this customer, which is an amazing customer of ours, has done such great targeting that they have prioritized quite a number of campaigns, but that's okay because it's in essence a whole different audience, and we want to make sure that these campaigns show up first for that audience. So pretty amazing capability as well. And then finally, what about this guy? We're going to display per session 12 ads at a maximum, and we're going to do a set of delay timing of 8 seconds. No other system on the market today does this kind, and nobody else does a 3D transition, which is our Spinfluence capability, which looks like this. If you haven't turned on 3D transition, you should do that. We've got it rotating rather fast here just for example cases, but it's a great way for your account holder to see the ads in a very eye-catching environment. And just as a note, these have to be horizontal ads. They can't be the tall vertical ad. It's any kind of a horizontal, so it works well in all of our pretty much all of our mobile instances in all of our platforms, right, Helen?
That's right. Yep.
Perfect. Um, so, and you can also have navigation arrows and circles inside the ad, so they can go back if one went by and they went, oh, what was that? And then they can go back to it as well. So amazing capability. Perfect. And then what about our results? So don't forget, inside of our management report, you can see all of the account opens influenced by Deep Target. They can be totaled up. They can show you this is our growth grid, which is the third tab in our management report. We also have the ability to show you all the deposit revenue occurred by your new account opens for deposits, all your loan revenue opened by products that have loans, and a whole lot more. If you haven't explored the management report recently, you should do so. It's got so much results information. It's the most in the industry today. Nobody has all of this reporting capabilities at your fingertips. Okay. And then what about your audience and results/leads? So you can export at any time. I mentioned that to you. You can export your impressions and you can export certainly your leads. So you can pull those down. It'll show you every single account holder's click, when it happened, how many times they clicked over a period of time. Truly amazing capability there. So you can do studies on who's doing the clicking based on your audience. You can also export a clicks report at a particular day and time and have it emailed to an individual in your organization. So we have some that email to branch managers so they can go off and do follow-up, to call centers, that sort of thing. But we also have an analytics API that can automate the export of your leads directly into your CRM as they happen over time, whatever you choose. So why is that important? Look at all these leads coming in on a daily basis for this particular campaign. So I'm seeing at this point 100 leads that came in on one day. Think about the follow-up that you could be doing. It's truly amazing. Okay.
And David, on this particular one, I want to just to reiterate the campaign results. You know, here you're looking at it at the granular level, at a
That's right.
campaign level. But when you look on the campaign category analytics report, it's a roll up of
That's
all your
right.
campaigns per category. So
That's
you
right.
can go, you can drill down deep all the way to that specific campaign.
That's right. We're inside this campaign looking at this singular campaign, and all systems allow some level of result review, but nobody rolls it up underneath the campaign so you can see a holistic review of how you're doing. Let's say you're running 4 different CD campaigns to different audiences. We roll it all the way up so you can see all of the results in one easy to understand environment. So don't forget that as well. So great news for you. You've got the most capable system on the market today. Just remember that, please, as you think about Deep Target. And we know a lot of you guys are going into platform changes. Don't forget that we're integrated with almost every single platform out there, and we have the most robust capabilities for your digital marketing so that you guys can engage and have the best result. You know, our ROI is anywhere from 4 to 10 times based on the account opens. Truly, we want to make sure that you guys are successful. All right. So don't forget, now's the time to be throwing together your December promotions. We can help you do that. We'd be happy to. And don't forget about our managed services. We've got over 30 customers allowing us to run their systems for them, which is amazing. And they're getting amazing results. Visit us on our YouTube channel for all sorts of info like this. And in fact, this webinar will be posted there in the next couple of days. And I'll send you the PDF as well. And now it's Java Joy time. Helen, what do you got? Who wins our Java Joy today?
Let's see who's still on here. Okay, so today's winner of the Java Joy is Javier Hurtado.
Javier, congratulations. Watch for an email from me. Then watch for a Starbucks gift card. Check your spam. And we're so happy that we could give you a warm cup of Java during this chilly time. So thank you for joining today. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, everybody who attended. We wish you the best Thanksgiving ever. And then we hope to see you guys in December as we round out the year as well. Thank you, Helen. Okay, bye-bye.